I messed up, and this mistake could set production back by weeks. But maybe, just maybe, you guys can help me fix it. Making design decisions is brutal, and getting the flu didn't exactly help. You can probably hear it in my voice. Sorry about that. Normally, we'd figure this out within the Synthux community on Discord. By the way, if you're not on Discord yet, what are you doing? It's free, link below. Join us. But this time, I figured I'm gonna do something different. I'm going to open this to everyone on YouTube. So if you have an idea, if you have a fix, if you're a mechanical engineer and know your shit, your opinion is highly appreciated. Drop it in the comments, be nice, but don't hold back. Transition. Here's the problem. We need to figure out the perfect height between this electronic board and this faceplate. The tallest component is the Daisy DFM. It's 11mm tall, so that's right here. And the plastic part on these jacks is 10mm. My genius plan is to slap some washers on the jacks to lift them up to 12mm, which is going to give me enough clearance. So I created these as a 3D print just to check. These are 2mm in height, and I'm going to put them on the jack. And then when I put the faceplate on top, this should be fine, but it's not, because these jacks are actually now quite low and there is not enough grip here. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but this basically doesn't really turn. You can't really secure this nut. So I asked the manufacturer for a solution, and their idea was to make the bushing a bit taller. Now, what is bushing? Bushing is that metal part right here. So I thought, oh, that's brilliant. I didn't know that's even possible. And they were like, yeah, sure, we're not even going to charge you for it. So then I got these samples and I was like, problem solved. This has enough clearance from the Daisy and can be secured. Until you realize that if you're going to put a cable in here, it's actually not going to fit in, which makes sense, obviously, but yeah, I didn't think about this at the beginning. Luckily, I thought about it yesterday morning. You see, regular jacks, you have this click, and the cable is now, the tip of the cable goes inside of this little mechanical part. Obviously, if you're going to make this longer, it's not going to get there. So what's the point making the bushing longer? I don't know how this made sense in any way. Maybe they think that I'm going to design my own cables. I don't know. But no, this is not a solution. Transition. And so the problem remains. How do I add just enough space but not too much so the jacks stay secured and the faceplate doesn't touch the Daisy? How much clearance do I really need above the Daisy? Is 0.5mm enough, or do I really need 1mm? Should I switch to the PJ301BM, which is essentially the same thing as this guy? If you look closely, you see that the plastic part is actually exactly the same, but it has this metal enclosure, and the metal enclosure makes it 11mm tall. So maybe I can use this, but then do I need a washer? Like, is it enough to just have all of this 11mm? How much tolerance do I actually need above the Daisy? It would be nice to skip the washers entirely. In terms of production, it cuts on the time to build, which is gonna be nice. So if you've got any ideas, please drop them in the comments below, especially if you're an engineer and you know what kind of tolerances are needed, what is the standard? Again, the faster we make this design decision, the faster we can continue with production. Every day counts. Thanks for your help. Like, subscribe, share with your synth nerd friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.